Reading books and singing songs every night before bed is an awesome way to end the day with your child. But if you include storytelling into your nightly routine, you will not only enrich your bedtime routine greatly, but you will also expand your child's imagination. Even though there are no pictures or props, you are free to incorporate extra details and hand motions that make the story even more exciting. You will enjoy it almost as much as your child would. But the greatest takeaway for her is that you are releasing your child's imagination to limitless possibilities. Welcome to Ruth's Straight Talk, the channel designed to help you, your students, and your children live fuller lives, become lifelong learners, and grow into the awesome human beings you were designed to be. I'm Cynthia Ruth. In this video, I will share with you some awesome benefits of storytelling. Also, don't miss my bonus tip at the end of this video. So if this video is for you, let's get right to it. Bedtime reading and talking about the things that happened in your day is a good way to connect with your child. However, storytelling will take on a dimension of its own and you will find it immensely rewarding. So why does storytelling matter? Reading is important for all ages and have been well researched for its many benefits. But is there a difference between reading and storytelling? Not to be confused with story reading, storytelling has its own techniques and advantages. Storytelling is spoken without the use of physical props, pictures, or anything else, and often includes more eye contact between the storyteller and the listener. Researchers found that the children who had stories told to them understood the stories better, remembered and retold the stories better, and were more attentive than those who had the stories read to them. Storytelling connects your child to their imagination and new ideas while engaging them through the use of words and actions. Descriptions, details, sound effects all help the children to visualize a told story in a different way than a read story. Research also shows that children are activating their brains in a very different way than reading a picture book. Storytelling is unique in that it allows you to share actual events and situations that occur in your life and even in your family's life. It connects children with their parents and grandparents as stories get passed down from generation to generation. Sharing stories about your heritage can bond you together and give your child a sense of belonging. And stories can also be a moment of creativity between the two of you. Children love it when grandparents tell them made-up stories that feature them as the hero or the main characters, tromping through the woods and ready for adventure. Here are some ideas to practice storytelling with your child. Number 1, pick a good story. You can choose an action-packed adventure with a moral that will last your child a lifetime, or you can embellish classics like The Tortoise and the Hare or The Boy Who Cried Wolf, and they will still be exciting and enjoyable. Share your personal stories from your childhood or try making up stories of your own. Number 2, engage your child. Act out the voices if you can and add sound effects. Emphasize a repetitive phrase that comes up at a certain point in the story and then have the kids join you in that phrase each time. Maintain eye contact with your listeners. Make animated faces or gestures. Change the pace of the story to make it more dramatic. All of this will help your child understand the story better and will leave a lasting impression. Number 3, ask questions. Before you tell the story, give prompts to set their mind for listening by saying something such as, "Listen to what the character does. Don't you think he was awfully brave?" Then you can discuss the story after asking questions such as, "Can you believe what happened?" Or, "How did you feel when?" And, "What do you think the story means?" Without realizing it, you will begin to build critical thinking skills in your child. You can also ask questions to see how well they understood the story. You can even go online and check out facts from the stories. For example, if you talk about your childhood, you could go on Google Maps and show your child where you grew up. You could even show them what your area looks like today. Number 4, have your child retell the story. Retelling the story shows how well they understood it and gives your child the opportunity to add their own thoughts to the story. Encourage them to tell the same story to another family member. You could add helpful prompts like, "And then what happened?" This helps children to remember the story and the structure while retelling it. The bonus strategy is to create together. You can even help your child create a picture scrapbook of their favorite stories by drawing something about the story. Follow up with craft activities. Let your child interpret and explore the characters, the settings, and concepts even further. You can even make origami figures of the mythical characters in your story. Making the characters that you grew up with take random turns. For example, the hare needed to stop for ice cream, or adding some sound effects and the animals' noises will leave your kids intently listening to every word. Benefits of storytelling include enhanced imagination, increased vocabulary, and improved communication skills. Storytelling, reading books together, and building vocabulary together are creative ways that you can help your child with cognitive growth and language development in young children. Parents should not be overwhelmed by the idea of storytelling because children love hearing stories so much. Before you know it, they'll be the one telling you the stories. So there you have it, several ideas about the learning benefits of storytelling. If this video has helped you, please leave me a comment at the bottom of the screen. Also, if you have a story, a tip, a strategy, a question, or just some advice that you would like me to share with my audiences, please also leave me a comment at the bottom of the screen. Click on these videos above for more awesome information on education and parenting. If this is your first time on my channel, please subscribe to get notifications when I post new videos. As always, it is a pleasure to have you visit with us at ruthstraytalk.com. Until next time, happy learning and goodbye.